Hello again, everyone. Welcome to another night of Lady Devil, Maroon Devil basketball. Toby Burrow along with Jeff Marr tonight for you. Highlands in town, and it's been a while since we've been with you. Long road trips for the Swain teams, including going to Robbinsville last night. There's a three on the way from the Highlanders. That's off the mark. Rebounded over there by Maddie Spates. Now the Lady Devils up court. And they're the Highlanders in a zone, Jeff, and it's been a while since we've seen a team play zone.
Sure has. Been a long time. They're in a 2-3.
And that one out of bounds. Surprise starters tonight for the Lady Devils. If you haven't followed along, Maisie Helpman and Savannah Smith have, well, let's just say lobbied their way into the lineup. Is that a good way to put that?
Absolutely. You got two seniors who love to play basketball. They've had a couple minor injuries apiece, and there was some talk of maybe them sitting out again tonight, but they're out there playing, and we're good for it.
That bucket by Riley Connor. And that puts the Highlanders on top. They're going to come out in some pressure here. Swain works the right side of the court. Now Maya Hicks will work it back over the top and reset the offense. It's Burroughs Kerr on that wing. Spates on the other wing. Helpman and Smith are down low. And Hicks will reset the offense now. Back over to Helpman. She directs traffic inside to Smith, turnaround jumper, and she is fouled on the play. And that will be on, I believe, Connor.
Yeah, that's a good look inside to Savannah. That's what we've got to be able to do is establish her in that post early.
It opens things up for the outside game as much as anything, and now Smith will attempt to put the Lady Devils on the board, and she does with her first free throw of the night. So 6:47 in your first. Thanks for joining us here on a Wednesday night. We got Maroon Devil action to follow this one. If you stay tuned, you'll catch all the action here on the Maroon Devils network. So now it'll be Haley Borneo to bring it up for the Highlanders as they set against the Lady Devil 2-3 defense. Over the wing to Schmidt, Reese Schmidt. And the Highlanders showing good patience thus far, looking inside at their post player, who is Riley Connor. Picked up that first foul early, and there's Schmidt. Ball fakes a three, back over to Borneo. As they play catch, drives inside, shot on the way, rattles around and out. Spates can't grab the rebound over there as Julia Schmidt does, and the Highlanders will continue and play on. Good cut and pass. Shot is off, but nothing but black jerseys underneath the rebound. It'll be out of bounds off of Swain. So far, a recurring theme that the Lady Devils have experienced is getting beat on the glass, and that looked to be obvious on that one.
Absolutely. I talked to Coach today. He said last night they did a great job, gave up 2 offensive rebounds the first half to Robbinsville, but then 14 the second half.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
And there's a runner by Haley Borneo, I believe, and it'll put the Highlanders on top. Spates and Hicks will walk it up, kicks ahead to Maya Burroughs Kerr. She'll back it back out, look for Spates, throws it errantly, and it'll get out of there. Picked up by Schmidt ahead to Borneo. Borneo uncontested, lays that one in off the Schmidt pass. So the Devils into the front, and there's
that's going to be a walk
on Smith. And quickly, Kirsten Smith off the Swain bench will get Maya Burroughs Kerr. And so Kirsten will take the floor. 5:29 still in the first. Highlands with another possession going their way. And they are able to work off of Riley Connor in the middle pretty easily. It looks like the Smith sisters are going to try to take care of that. And Hicks back for the rebound. Throws it ahead now to
Maisie to Savannah inside in the paint. Savannah takes the shot. Not going to get the roll. There's Maisie. Maisie swings out to Maya for a wide open three and not going to be there. Rebound Highlands.
Highlanders get it into their half-court set. They've got the short corner working down there trying to look inside. They go straight to Connor. She kicks it back out to Schmidt. Three on the way. It's back iron no good. Helpman with a rebound over there, and she'll slow things down. Now steam it ahead. Look to the corner to Kirsten Smith. Good look at a three. Clean on the way from Kirsten.
Kirsten Smith. Big shot. You know, if Kirsten gets her feet set, she does a good job shooting from behind the three-point line.
And she may very well be the best three-point shooter we have.
I would agree with that.
And the problem in the last few weeks is keeping her on the court. She's experienced foul trouble. And we've got
Some debris on the court.
Debris on the court. Maya Burris-Kerr back up off the Swain bench. She's going to get Maisie Heltman out. As we said, Heltman, we feel lobbied for playing time tonight as she did not play last night. Savannah Smith's minutes limited last night. As both of them are nursing injuries. Now Kirsten will work it forward, and it's smacked out of bounds, but it will be bounced out of bounds there by Reese Schmidt. And Swain will inbound it. Amaya Hicks with a big night last night with 25 points, a career high for her at Swain.
And 9 rebounds.
And 6 threes.
Wow.
Just one shy of a school record for Amaya. So big night offensively for the junior guard. And now they're focusing on a lot of ball movement and a lot of player movement here. Spates open on the corner for a 3, partially blocked. And picked out there by Julia Schmidt. They race ahead all the way down. And that was tipped by Kirsten Smith. It'll be out of bounds and stay Highlands ball. Wasn't sure if Highlands got a fingertip on that one as it went out or not. So the Highlanders inbound to Bella Wilson up the top. Back over to Schmidt. She picks it up. Back to Wilson all the way around to the other side of the zone. And they go inside to Connor. She kicks it back out. That one's off. And Savannah Smith with her first rebound. And kicks it ahead to Spates.
Hey, wide open look, Maddie Spates.
Was that from Smith?
I think it was from Smith.
So inside, batted around there, and it'll stay Swain Highlands basketball.
Holy cow.
And Hannah Brown will check in along with Ava Schmidt. So we've got another Schmidt into the Highlands lineup. Brown is going to get Savannah Smith out. A lot of Smiths and Schmidts tonight.
We'll try to keep it straight.
Yeah, we'll do our best.
That could be a 5-second. Absolutely.
No movement on the Highlands team's part that time to get that ball inbounded. And that'll be Smith, Spates, and Smith to bring it up. Hicks on the cut, goes all the way down, stolen in there by Julia Schmidt. And now it'll go the other way with the Highlanders. Still in the zone, and there's a travel call. So 9-7, 2:58 remaining in the first period of play. No JV games tonight, as Highlands did not bring their junior varsity squads to the building. So it's varsity action only. Kick to Smith on the wing, good ball fake, back out to Hicks. She resets the offense over to Burris-Kerr. Penetrate, kicks to, nice outside kick, back to Hicks. Over to Burris-Kerr, 3 on the way from her, and she nails
great
it.
Ball movement. Wow.
And Swain with their first lead of the night at 10-9.
The ball just didn't stand still down here that time.
Exactly
Did
right.
a good job of keeping it moving.
So now Highlands working the wings and trying to get inside right there to the block, and that's Burris-Kerr, and she'll be whistled with a foul. And they'll be out underneath. That's her first on the Lady Devils. Maisie Heltman back in, and she's going to get Spates out of the Swain lineup. Beatrice Bryson in for Highlands. And the Highlanders get this one in. Now kick to the corner, back out top by Borneo. She tries to turn the corner, kicks it over to Bryson. And they play catch. They've got cutters in the middle, back to the outside, to the corner. 3 on the way from Schmidt, way off. And
Swain
that will
basketball.
be Swain ball.
Highlands doing a good job of working the ball inside and out. They're just not getting anything to fall right now.
They are. They've got a good offensive scheme with the low post play and then the short corner. It's tough to cover both of those out of that 2-3. So Heltman and Hicks will work it up here. They've got Kirsten Smith on this left side, their left side, bottom of your screen. Hicks will now set the offense to Smith. Back up top to Heltman. She directs traffic. Brown with it on the wing. Looks inside to Heltman. She spins twice. Good post move to the bucket. No call.
Wow. And there's Hannah Brown.
Sweeps in with a rebound. Back out to Hicks. Over to Burris-Kerr. Another good look at a 3 by Kerr.
Hey, the bank is open.
And she's got it.
That all started with great work underneath by Hannah Brown.
Absolutely. She just swooped in and grabbed the ball and reset the Swain offense. So now Highlands with it. They're down 4 suddenly. And Borneo ball fakes to the free throw line extended, rolls around and out. Hicks and Brown battle for it, but it comes away to Brown. And she sets the offense for Highlands. Now looks inside, back up top. Borneo on the floor. Good bounce pass to Schmidt.
Good look right there. Good offense by the Lady Highlanders.
It was. That was a good give and go. So now Kirsten Smith will work the middle with Heltman and Hicks on each wing. Heltman all the way through, doesn't stop, batted out of the way, stolen over there by Schmidt. She steams back the other way for the Highlanders. We're under 40 in the first period now. Borneo, clean look at a three. It's on its way, and it's down.
She knocks it down. Borneo in double figures, I think. She has 10 of the Lady Highlanders, 14.
And there's a steal by Bryson. She passes it off to Borneo, who goes in, misses that shot, and Heltman's got the rebound.
It's going to be on number 12, Haley Borneo.
Smith will check back in. She's got Brown for the Lady Devils. We're at 26.1 left in this first period of play. Close one, 14-13 now in favor of the Highlanders. So Hicks and Heltman work it up. Kicked ahead to Kirsten Smith. It gets away and hits the inbound line, and it will be Highlands basketball with just one tick under 20 remaining in this first period. So Haley Borneo will work it up for Highlands and set their offense, which is staggered strongly to our bottom side down here, with Ava Schmidt working the low block. And along with her is Julia Schmidt in there. Now Savannah Smith with a steal. That should, it's going to go to Highlands, which I guess is far better than the foul that they could have called right there.
3 seconds. Oh, no.
2.1, they get a bailout there. That's going to be on Smith, her first, but it will send Julia Schmidt to the line to shoot a pair here with 2.1 left. First one on its way is good. Her first points of the night. Now she will attempt the second of her free throws. It's back iron, no good. Savannah Smith with the rebound, fires it, but it's the horn catches us before we can do anything. That's going to do us through one period of play. Second period set to get underway. It'll be Lady Devil basketball to open this one up. Hicks will set against the 2-3 screen, or 2-3 zone rather. Burroughs Kerr on that wing, and now they'll work their way back around. Heltman in the middle is open. Kick to Hicks. A good look at a three over there by Mai.
Get in there, ball. Gets the roll. That's a great job by Maisie assuming that high post position right there. You know they're going to collapse on her, and she found the open shooter.
That's exactly what that short corner gives you. Swain giving Highlands a dose of their own medicine with a similar offense. Shot on the way, and that's pulled down by Hicks. And now Burroughs Kerr kicks it back out to Spates. They rotate it back around. Now they've got themselves reset. Heltman up top. Goes to the corner to Spates. And she is lightly double teamed over there. Burroughs Kerr kicks it around to Hicks, keeps the dribble alive. Back to Heltman. Three on the way from Maisie is good.
Knocks it down. Maisie Heltman. 3-point barrage. That's our fourth of the night.
And now the Lady Devils with a 4-point lead with 6:48 left in the second period. So Schmidt inside. That one's shot up and in by Ava Schmidt. So Spates brings it ahead, kicks it to Hicks. She backs it back out, and the Highlanders back off. So Lady Devils so far have not had a great deal of trouble with the pressure by Highlands.
No, it just seems almost like token pressure, just enough to try to get in your way a little bit.
Burris Kerr inside. Smith with it, skips to the other side. Hicks in the corner.
Good
look
extra
on the
pass.
way. And that
knocks
good.
it down to Maya Hicks.
Timeout, Highlands.
Hey, good run by our Lady Devils.
Hey Maroon Nation, my name is Erin Jenkins and I'm an alumni of Swain High and also the Maroon Devils Network. The network you're watching right now helped me chase my dreams and get my start in broadcast journalism. From weekly interviews with Coach B to hosting game day specials and even getting to sit down with some of Swain High's greatest football legends.
History of the Maroon Machine.
All of things helped get me to WNCT 9 on your side in Greenville, North Carolina as an on-air news reporter. Right now, you can help other students just like me to chase their dreams by liking, subscribing, and sharing the Maroon Devils Network. As always, go Big Maroon!
So the Highlanders, following their 32nd timeout, back up court now, looking to break this run the Lady Devils have been on since the opening of the second period. They will rotate on the outside. Borneo, their leading scorer, number 12, is at the top of your screen, back to the top of the key now. She's got a clean look at a three, and it is 3/4 of the way down and not. And that will be on Smith, her second.
Savannah, yep. Should be her second, team third.
And Haley Woodard quickly into the lineup for Smith. The Highlands will inbound the ball. And they get it in over to Julia Schmidt. She goes all the way to the hole and counts it. And that's on Maisie. It'll be her first.
Julia Schmidt 1 for 1 from the line tonight.
Back iron no good. Woodard with a rebound. Kicks it ahead to Spates. And that's a good steal by Schmidt to Borneo. Now Spates slows her dribble. Goes around Spates. It's fumbled out of the way. Highlands picks it back up, and now we'll reset their offense. Riley Connor roaming inside. She did some damage earlier before she left. And she's re-entered the lineup now there at the high post. Burris Kerr checks her. And now here goes Borneo trying to go past the screen to Schmidt in the corner. And back out to reset. Borneo inside, Connor to the short corner. It skitters away. And now we get a foul on Spates.
That'll be Maddie's first. It's going to be our team fifth.
So now Highlands will inbound the ball again. Schmidt back to Borneo, short of a three, and it is net.
Borneo knocks it down. So the Lady Devils bringing the ball down against this token.
I think they've
press.
changed the man-to-man.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Spates tries to go all the way to the hole. Now Hicks back outside to Heltman. She ball fakes. Kicks it to Burris Kerr. Shot on the way from the wing. It's off. Rebounded over there by
And
Ava
Amaya
Schmidt.
rips it away. We're going to get a jump ball. It's going to stay with the Lady Highlanders. Good effort play by Amaya.
That changes possession, though.
Uh-huh.
And 4:32 left. Swain with a 1-point lead as Highlands will inbound the ball and work it up. And Borneo works to the left side, kicks over to Schmidt on this side. Back to the other Schmidt, now inside to the other Schmidt.
Great high-low look. So that'll put the Lady Highlanders back in the lead, 23-22.
So they have answered the Lady Devils' run to open this quarter with a run of their own here. And now the man-to-man with Smith out of the lineup, Savannah Smith that is. Kick to the corner to Spates, three on the way, good look, Back iron no good. Rebounded over there, and that's an unfortunate call.
Yep, they're going to get Maisie. That's going to be her second. Team sixth.
We got Addie Jenkins into the lineup now, freshman. Addie usually on the JV team, but with no JV tonight, she's called up and pressed into action along with Sarah Cutshaw on the Swain reserves.
Addie, she's a fierce competitor. She'll come in and play hard. That's going to be her thing tonight.
Woodard checks the low post down there. Lots of people roaming through the paint. Now the Borneo works it up top. Hicks checks the three over there. Nothing but net from Ava Schmidt on the Borneo pass. And so now the full court pressure showing some frustration for the Lady Devils and not being able to score. Long three. That one's short. And it'll be out of bounds. Savannah Smith will check in. She's going to get Woodard. Kirsten Smith quickly off the bench too. She's going to get Burroughs Kerr. And so 3:02 left. Swain trailing by 4 in this one. Close games have not been a stranger to this Highlands club, as they're 8-8 on the season, but a slew of close games in that. And they do have Smoky Mountain Conference wins.
Savannah with a big rebound
over Hayesville and Andrews.
I think they played Murphy relatively close one time.
It was a 5-point game.
Hey,
sure
Savannah
was.
Smith. Big two.
Yeah, it was a 5-point game when they played before, so they did play them tough as well. Their losses to Murphy and Cherokee and Robbinsville. And Friday, I think they go to Brevard for a big contest for them.
Look at a little fella just gingerly strolling down the baseline. Get out of the way, buddy.
Yeah, it's youth night. 3 from Borneo on the way.
Oh, good box out by Addie.
Jenkins is over there and gets the rebound. That's going to be on 22, Schmidt, Ava Schmidt.
That'll be her first, team third, I believe.
And we're not stumbling over things. There are literally 3 Schmidts on this Highlands team, and they're all in the lineup right now.
And we have 3 Smiths. No, no, just 2 in the lineup right now.
And we got timeout Swain, and we'll take it along the way. Swain will inbound it here. We're just a tick over 2 as we inbound, and Amaya Hicks will set the offense. It is a man, and Savannah comes up to set the screen for Hicks. Now she dribbles out, finds Savannah. He's unguarded. Now ball fakes hard to the hole, kicks it back to Hicks. Ball fake around.
Oh, good look.
Good ball movement. Shot up
and
in. And
good basketball over there. Great little 2-man game with Savannah and Amaya.
So now the Highlanders bring it up. We're knotted at 26. Inside to Connor. They go back door to Schmidt. She's got blocked in there.
Addie Jenkins pulled the rebound.
Now Hicks will work it up.
You know, I know she's gotten a couple fouls tonight, but I've seen 3 separate times. Savannah's done a better job tonight of just trying to get her hands up and not getting silly fouls.
Yeah. Now here comes Heltman to the top. She turns quickly with a 3 on the way. Back iron no good. Thought that was going down, and now here comes Schmidt on a run out against Heltman. Has to pull up, kicks it back to Borneo inside the 3 line. Up and no good. Savannah Smith had the rebound, and we've surely got a foul on the Highlands out of that one.
Surely.
4 black.
All right.
So that's on Julia Schmidt.
Her first, team 4th.
And Savannah Smith with a good rebound. Maddie Spates quickly off the bench, and she is going to get Jenkins out of the lineup. Good solid minutes by Addie Jenkins.
Absolutely.
There, and now Heltman will inbound, and Hicks will work it up. We're under a minute to play before half. Been a fast first half.
It has been a well-played first half for the
has.
most part. A lot of good offense out here tonight.
Neither team has gone to the 1-1, which is good. It means they've just played basketball and not had free throw shooting competition. Good wraparound pass. Smith got it.
And knocks it down. Savannah Smith having a big night.
And that's from the free throw line extended there. Good mid-range jumper by her. And we're under 30 seconds left. Ava Schmidt, or check that, Reese Schmidt, thought about a three, didn't shoot it. Now Borneo to the hole.
Borneo. She has 14 points in this first half of their points.
Hicks with it. We're at 15 and counting now.
Trying to work to get one good last shot.
Hicks
no.
Lost control of it, and now Reese Schmidt kicks it around out there. That was backcourt.
That's backcourt.
Yeah, it was backcourt.
Mr. Orr got him.
It was backcourt. 3.2 left now. She jumped but had not landed in the front court, and she caught the ball, which is backcourt.
That's right.
3.2 left now. Hicks with it.
Oh, she gets a good look.
Oh,
tough luck.
Thought
Good
that
half.
was going to go. Good half by the Lady Devils. We're knotted at 28. We'll be back with second half action. So it'll be Swain high ball to start the second half. Hicks will kick it in to Heltman. It looks like we're going to see man-to-man.
Man-to-man.
It worked successfully for him there in that first half and being able to – good pass.
Nice give and go. Kerr to Maisie Heltman.
So Maya Burris-Kerr with the dish, and the Lady Devils retake the lead, at least for the moment. Now they will stay in their 2-3 zone, and the Highlanders look to go back door and do successfully.
Julia Smith. So Heltman works the ball down for the Lady Devils, sets the offense.
She'll go off of the Smith screen, finds Smith inside. She tries to kick it, has it knocked away. Now Heltman has it blocked over there, and the foul will be against
number 4.
Schmidt, Julia. And Maisie will get a pair of free throws for her troubles here at the 7:15 mark of the third period of play. Just joining us, it was tied at the half. It's tied now at 30. Close, well-played ball game throughout. Heltman misses the first. It's her first trip to the line tonight. Lady Devils hard luck losers last night at Robbinsville, but as we stated earlier in the game, without the services of Maisie Heltman or Savannah Smith, Spates will work and get that rebound. Now Heltman tries to work herself into a position to score. Smith with a rebound. And Swain will reset their offense. Heltman with a 3 on the way. That one doesn't go. And that will go.
Oh, I thought that should stay with us, but it's not. Going to the Lady Highlanders.
And so they will work it up, a chance to take the lead here. And Borneo over to Schmidt. Underneath is Schmidt. It's knocked away by Spates. Dribbled, layup off. Ripped in there by Kerr, Burris-Kerr, and it'll be a jump ball. It'll stay Highlands' way. They are really exploiting that low post baseline. Short corner, Julia Schmidt rather, working back and forth, has been able to really score some damage on the Lady Devils as Highlands works it around. And now it's to the corner. Schmidt with it, back up top to Schmidt, over to Borneo in the corner. She ball fakes, goes inside for the better look. Back iron no good. Smith with a rebound. She'll speed the other way with Heltman. Heltman looks for cutters, has none. Over there, Smith cutting. She holds up. Now ball fakes. That did not look like
I thought
a
she
walk
kept
to
her
me.
foot
I
down.
did too.
Me too.
I think they were wanting to call it the first time, and she stepped back and then just ball faked.
Wow.
Anyway, we're still knotted at 36-12 remaining here in the third period of play, and now the Highlanders work it up. That's Bella Wilson on the corner in the wraparound. Maya Hicks stops that drive. Borneo to the corner to Schmidt down there. Spates all over her. And there's Heltman with the steal. Now she's getting chased from behind.
Nice look to Maya.
Oh, blocked. But it will remain Swain basketball on the block. And it was a good pass there from Heltman, the right play. Good inside pass. Now Smith tries to work herself around, does. Front iron no good. Pulled down by Julia Schmidt. She passes ahead to Reese, who works it into the front court. Now over to Bella Wilson over there. Back up top to Borneo inside, and that's underneath to Schmidt again. And
I think they're going to get Savannah.
They have.
That's going to be Savannah's third.
And Julia Schmidt will go to the line.
She's 1 for 2 from there tonight.
And that one is good. So Highlands retakes the lead. Hannah Brown will get Savannah Smith out. And one more shot on the way here for the senior, Julia Schmidt of Highlands. Up and front iron no good. That one is going to be off of Highlands. It'll stay Swain basketball. And so Heltman will inbound now to Hicks. She passes it back to Heltman. And now Maisie will hand back off to Hicks. And she switches over back the other way, tipped, and that will be on Reese Schmidt. It's her first.
Should be team second for the second half.
And that one's kicked in to Hicks, who will bring it up now. Brown patrolling, looking to set a screen. Does so. Now Heltman reverses speed inside to Spates. Knocked out of there by Schmidt. And that one's batted away. So it'll be Swain basketball. I'll be honest, if I'm a little distracted tonight, we got little people running all over.
Oh, I know. I just had to have Coach Scotty run a bunch of them out of a room down there.
Heltman with
Maisie
the three.
Heltman, big three.
And Lady Devils retake the lead as Schmidt brings it across in the short corner again. Behind Heltman is Julia Schmidt, who is really doing damage.
Yeah, she's working that low block.
And there's Spates with a steal.
We're going to have to work to get it across. Come on, Maddie. And we do.
Hand off to Hicks. She tries to turn the corner now, moves the other way. Kicks it back to Spates. It's stolen by Borneo, who steams the other way and lays it up and off. And that one's just slung. That'll be backcourt,
That's going to be backcourt, surely.
That was not touched by Swain. That's backcourt.
No, not at all.
I don't think there's anybody on our team that could have touched that ball. And into the lineup because Beatrice Bryson. It looks like Bella Wilson may have took a little bit of a shot to the head there.
A little shooken up down there.
Holding her head. She still is. We hope she's all right. And now Hicks will set the Swain offense. 4:18 remaining in the third period of play. Julia Schmidt picks up Maisie Heltman, who crosses over, goes to the hole, kicks it out to Hannah Brown. Now Brown looks, finds Burroughs Kerr. She hands it back off to Heltman. Three on the way from Maisie, and that is back iron no good. Rebounded by Reese Schmidt. And she will bring it the other way. Under 4 now in the third period. Schmidt still patrolling on that baseline is open. Shot on the way, and that one is good by Bryson.
Her first points of the night.
Hicks and Heltman work it up court again. Good step back.
Oh, nice move, Amaya Hicks. Wow.
Beautiful step back dribble. And sticks that one in for her 8th of the night, coming off of 25 last night.
Good to see her being aggressive on the offensive end.
We've said it all season long. We're a better team when she's aggressive offensively. So that's Bryson over there working against Spates. She breaks free, now tries to kick it back out to Borneo. Ball fake inside the perimeter, up and off. Heltman with a rebound.
Maisie kicks the ball ahead down to Maddie Spates, who goes in uncontested. Tries to get it to Burroughs Kerr. It's going to go off her hands to the Lady Highlanders.
3 new ones in for Swain. It'll be Haley Woodard, Addie Jenkins, and Kirsten Smith, I believe. And they will join Hicks and Brown in the lineup. Amaya Hicks, a real iron lady, if you will. She does not come off that floor very often at all.
No.
And there's the play.
Oh, we lose track of number 4, Julia Schmidt again.
She is literally killing us down there on that play. Now Hicks and Woodard work it up. Hicks tries to direct traffic.
Looks like they're back in that zone press.
Woodard spills away from her. Swain close to a 10 count here. And they steal it. Borneo to the hole, and it's on the floor. We got Woodard with the foul.
It's going to be Haley's first. I think our team's second of this half.
Ava Schmidt back into the game. She's going to get Connor out. And Borneo will inbound it here. Looking. Finally gets it past Kirsten Smith over there. Inside to Schmidt again, and she's got the bucket. And a foul call on Hannah Brown.
Cow. Wow. So Smith
first.
gets the basket.
Heltman, Savannah Smith, and Maddie Spates all back into the lineup for Swain. Kirsten Smith and Amaya Hicks stay. It will be a free throw for Julia Schmidt, who is 2 of 3 on the night. Make that 3 of 4. And now 13 points for her. And that one goes out of bounds. Stay Swain basketball. And now Hicks will set the Swain offense. Heltman breaks into the middle. Back to zone now. Spates with a clean look at a three.
Hey, Maddie Spates, huge shot. Coach B said in practice they can't do nothing with her from a three-point line a lot of times.
Well,
glad to see her putting it out here in the game.
I just started to say, when she releases the ball, you can usually tell if it's good or not, because when she releases it right, it's pure.
It's beautiful. Good rotation, everything.
Three on the way from Borneo, and
she
that
matches.
one was good.
Golly.
Her first bucket of the night. And now Hicks will work it up against the pressure. Smith to Heltman. Heltman backs back out, fadeaway jumper, back iron no good. Spates gets to it. Can she save it? She does.
She does.
To Kirsten Smith. Now Hicks will reset inside to Savannah Smith. Turnaround jumper.
That's a foul. Get in there. Oh, almost. Foul's going to be on number 22, Ava Schmidt, her second.
Smith will go back to the line. She has 8 on the night, looking to add some second half points, as she got all 8 in the first half.
Knocks it down.
And Haley Woodard at the scores table to get Smith back out here at the 119 mark, since she has 3 fouls. Second
Savannah hits them both.
So Savannah now with 10, and she was, as we said, 3 fouls. She'll check out. And now Highlands will go to work with a 1-point lead at 1:14 remaining, and they just leave Schmidt alone again down there, Jeff. I don't understand what they're doing.
I don't either. Haley had no choice but to foul her.
Somebody really should just check her to start the play.
You got to know where 4 and 12 are at all times for the Lady Highlanders.
So she'll go back to the line. She's 3 of 4 tonight and shooting about 98% for her career, I'm pretty sure. Let's see if we can get that to work here early tonight. 1:10 remaining in the third.
Hey, you got it.
So she'll have a second one now, thanks to my jinxing the first one with the old broadcaster's jinx. Second one on the way, and it is
Knocks
good.
it down, nothing but net.
It's a 2-point lead for the Highlanders. They will give token pressure and fall back into a man-to-man, which is giving the Lady Devils a little bit of trouble, and I noticed they go to that whenever Savannah Smith goes out of the
game. Yep, I think you're right, Coach. They want to be able to try to pack it in that zone when she's in.
Good ball movement, nice.
Oh, all the way to the hole.
Oh,
that
break.
Jim.
Just got too far under. And there comes Borneo. Kirsten Smith will cut off her dribble, and they go to the wing with it. Back out. Almost smacked away. Here comes Borneo again, and there's Kirsten with the foul.
So that'll be Kirsten's first, our team 5th, I think, of this second half.
And the first half was so clean. There was no free throw shooting other than shooting fouls, and that was so nice, but I don't think we're going to stay that way here in the second half. That one's easily into Schmidt, back up to Borneo. Tipped away out there, and Kirsten needs her arm back. And that's going to be on Julia Schmidt, and that may be the best news all night. That's our 3rd foul.
Sure is.
Quickly, Savannah Smith checks back in for Woodard, and let's see if Highlands changes their defense back to zone now.
Back to zone. As number 4, Julia Schmidt, is forced to come out of the lineup, at least for these 30 seconds.
Thank the Lord. They're going to stay in man right here.
Man.
You just love to see us get something off the block with Savannah. Hicks double pumps now. Smith to Smith. Pump fake to the bucket. Back over to Kirsten. Shot on the way. That's partially hit, I think. In there battling for is Hicks.
Oh, it's going to stay with
Swain basketball. Maya doing a good job getting her hands up and making sure the official did not know or knew right away that she was going to let it go out of bounds because it wasn't off her. So Swain inbounds. Spates with a clean look. We've got 12 and counting, and there's another hold. And that's going to be on Reese Schmidt.
Her second, team 5th.
Almost all of the Highlands fouls are on Schmidt girls.
Yeah.
So now they got the look they want, as they've got Smith down on that low block. And Spates and timeout.
Got a 30.
And we'll take it along with them. Devils to inbound it here with go to Smith and get it in. We're under 10 seconds and counting now. Spates to set the play. They look inside
Holy
the
cow,
Heltman
what
and
a
get
look. I didn't see that. Good look by Maddie.
Good out of timeout play there by Coach Griffith, and the ball is now stuck on the backboard.
You got that, Joe? Oh, look at that footage by Joe.
We're tied at 42 again. Final 8 coming your way. Swain basketball to start the fourth period of play here, and they inbounded over there against tight man-to-man, girl-to-girl pressure from the Highlanders. And now they will set their offense with Heltman on the wing, guarded by Schmidt. Burroughs Kerr back into the Swain lineup. Finds Hicks on the backdoor cut. Amaya could not shoot it because somebody had her arm.
Wow.
And the ball goes out of bounds off of her for that reason, and it will be Highlands basketball. So 7:45 left in this one. There's a three on the way from and Spates with a rebound, but she dribbles it out of bounds, and it will be Highlands ball. That was Bella Wilson that I was looking for on the score sheet that got that three off. And now they're back to some sort of defensive alignment. That's got Bryson on the wing. Burroughs Kerr on the break. She'll pull it back out, look for Hicks. Hicks with it up there. Nobody's on Heltman. Now they pick her up. Nobody's on Burroughs Kerr. Now they pick her up. So what is the defense is the question. Three on the way from Spates, and that one's off, and it'll be Highlands ball, but that's okay because you like the aggressive version of Maddie and Amaya. They really need to do that.
Right.
And you don't mind those shots because they got to get confidence and hit those, and they will. So now Highlands with a chance to take the lead again. Swain's defense has changed. I'm not real sure what they're in, and I'm not sure Highlands does either.
Coach B told me today they'd worked on some deal where three of them play man and two of them just kind of help out. Maybe that's what we're seeing. I think Maisie and Savannah's helping out. There it is. Oh, it's almost had a steal by Heltman.
Wilson saves it. Now Borneo off the dribble will run into 3 or 4 people, but finds her way down the lane and lays it in. So Borneo with 19 now, and the Highlanders with a 2-point lead. Screen on Borneo. Hicks looks to the corner to Heltman. 3 on the way from Maisie. Looked like she got a little contact off of that, but no foul called. And Bryson with the rebound. Now weaves her way in. Borneo improves her position and lays it in, and things starting poorly for the Lady Devils here in the fourth as they now trail by 4. The game at Highlands was very close, Jeff. The deciding factor really was the first quarter where we scored 1 point.
1 point, yep.
And that quarter was a killer.
Good tie-up by Burroughs Kerr.
Stay Hayesville ball. So 6:07 left in this one. Yes, that 1 point quarter. Outside of that, the other 3 quarters, very much like these, been even. But Highlands able to pull away because of that. They outscored us 17-1 in the first quarter.
Yeah, it's hard to get behind that much and come back.
And nobody on the boards.
Ava Schmidt. Lady Devils have to have a bucket here.
Well, they've got it in the hands of their go-to person. Heltman working her way around now. Burroughs Kerr back to Heltman. And she is fouled over there by Schmidt, Reese Schmidt, which will be her third.
Yep. Team 6th.
All of those fouls have been in the second half for Reese Schmidt. Savannah Smith handles the inbound pass. Now she will set the offense. Kicks it back out to Heltman over there. Smith posting hard. Heltman finds her. She spins, kicks it back out to Hicks. Burroughs Kerr set. Shot on the way. It's short. And that will be Highlands ball.
Oh, I think it was tip.
I think it was tip, but it's hard to tell
It's hard to tell.
when you're playing the way you are
Sure is.
out there. But I believe you're right. And now Highlands will bring it up.
Ooh, we got away with one there.
And that's on Bryson.
Yep.
It should put us in the 1-and-1.
I think you're right. And it does. We'll be shooting them from here out.
So Maya Burroughs Kerr will go to the line for 1-and-1 right here, with Swain trailing by 6. They have not scored yet here in the 4th. And back into the ball game very quickly comes Julia Schmidt. She's going to get Bella Wilson out for the Highlanders. And now Burroughs Kerr will go to the line for the first time tonight. She has 6 on the night, 2 big threes in the first half for the Lady Devils. That one's good.
Kerr, a freshman.
And that breaks the scoring stalemate there and the 6-0 run by the Highlanders to open this quarter. And Burroughs Kerr with another opportunity here. And that was in
Good
as well.
job.
And so they are back to within 4 and need a stop right here. Hicks will pick up Borneo. Burroughs Kerr will check Reese Schmidt. That's Schmidt going all the way to the hole. Flings up a shot. Spates with a rebound. Kicks it ahead to Hicks. She grabs it and holds on to it.
Oh, no.
And that's a turnover.
By my unofficial account, that's our 18th turnover, which has been just our Achilles heel all year.
Absolutely. So now Kirsten Smith back into the lineup. 4:50 remaining in this one. And Reese Schmidt will set the offense. Backs it back out. Corner shot on the way. And there's a shot, but no rebound in there. And that's going to be a 3-point play for Riley Connor.
Foul is going to be on number 1. That's Amaya Hicks, her first.
Back to 6-point lead. And this will be Connor going to the line for the first time tonight. Despite being their starting center, I have her for 1 rebound on the night.
Wow. And she knocks it down.
Now Heltman comes up against Julia Schmidt, who has 3 fouls. Kicks it back to Kirsten Smith. Smith all the way to the hole and is fouled on the play. She'll get a pair. That looks like it's on Connor.
Riley Connor, her second.
Kirsten will get a pair. That's a good way for us to get back in this ball game at the free throw line. Because the clock's not running at this point. 4:31 left in this one, but we've got to get stops on the other end.
Got to get some stops. We're giving up too many easy baskets this 4th quarter.
And that one rattles out, unfortunately, for Smith. And she'll have a second one now. It is back iron, no good. Heltman battles in there for it, but it'll be Schmidt with it. And now Borneo walks it up. Pass to the corner. Jump stop, nothing doing. Now Connor inside flings it to Smith, who again was open over there. We've got Ghost Man on her, I believe. 3 on the way from Ava Schmidt. That one's off.
Good box out by Savannah. Good outlet pass ahead to Maisie Heltman. Oh, just can't get to it. Oh. Got a timeout on the court. Going to be a full by the Lady Highlanders.
So Highlands will inbound it now. 4 minutes and 3 seconds left in this one. And the Lady Devils are checking up here. Not sure if they're actually in man or if they're just token pressure. Back out top, cross court to Bryson, who's unimpeded. Again, no rebounds under there. And there's a rebound
There's
by
Kirsten. Good job. I think Savannah may have even gotten a piece of that layup attempt.
I think you're right. Handed off to Hicks. Hicks behind the back. Nice wraparound. Great move. And
what
good.
a move by Maya Hicks. Wow.
So that's counts. And now Hicks will get a free throw for her troubles here. And the Lady Devils got the stop they needed. Now they need another one. We're at 3.5 and counting. That one rattles home for Amaya, who's now up to 11 by my count.
Yep, 11 points.
And that's Beatrice Bryson over there, who went unchecked that last time going to the hole. And that'll be Borneo working against Hicks. Borneo going to the hole, fumbles it. And Hicks picks her back up. 3:10 and counting. Now she tries to go to the bucket. Shot on the way, no rebound underneath. That's Hicks and Smith digging in there for it. And they're going to get Kirsten Smith
on the foul.
With the foul. Where are we, 1-1?
I think that's team 7. Should be 1-1.
It's 1-1, and that's going to put Schmidt at the line where she is 4 of 6 on the night and has 16 points now. She'll get a pair or 1-1 here. First one is good.
Knocks it down.
Second one with 3:03 remaining in this game now for Schmidt is on the way. Back iron, no good. Rebounded by Smith.
So Maisie Heltman works the ball into the front court for the Lady Devils, surveying the scene. Savannah cuts to the low block. Maisie down to Spates.
And that one's pulled out of there by Schmidt. She goes all the way to the bucket. Blocked by Hicks.
Oh, big block. And we've got Savannah out in the front court, wide open. I think she walked, and it ain't going to fall. Still can't get it to fall.
Golly.
Wow.
What a sequence there. And we're under 2.5 now as Borneo tries to turn the corner. The Highlanders probably content to just dribble the rest of this one out as they hand it off to get it back to Borneo, who I would rather imagine is probably shooting like 1,000% for her career from free throw line. Schmidt with a short jumper. It's a short iron, and it'll go out of bounds. Swain basketball. So the stop that we need again.
Yep.
And timeout Swain. And we'll take it along with them with 2 minutes remaining in this one.
So here we are, the final 2 minutes.
Swain inbounds against man-to-man pressure here. Hicks works it up, finds Spates, back to Smith, over to Heltman in the deep corner. Heltman faces several people there. She runs back to the line. Now Hicks will back it back out, almost to 1.5 minutes. Swain's got to take that shot and make that shot right here. She motions Smith on around. Now they go inside to Savannah Smith. Shot is up.
Oh, can't fall. It should stay with Swain.
And it does not.
I thought that was tipped out of bounds by the Lady Highlanders.
Quickly into the ball game, Burroughs Kerr is going to get Spates out, and Swain will stay man-to-man right here. And they need a turnover. A minute and a half exactly remaining in this one. Beatrice Bryson all the way up court against Heltman. Now back out to Borneo. She turns the corner going to the hole. It's poked
and
from
loses
behind,
it out of
and
bounds.
It's out of bounds.
Lady Devils basketball.
And I think the side official is going to change that.
He did. He sure did.
Arizona Blankenship into the game now is going to get Heltman for defensive purposes here. 1:19 remaining. Burroughs Kerr smacks that one out. It's will stay with Highlands. A second ticked off the clock there, though. And that's caught by Schmidt. Now, Kirsten Smith is guarding her. She's got to come out on her. They go to the corner and give and go right there and shove from behind. That could be two.
It's on Kirsten, her third.
So Heltman and Spates will come back into the lineup. Reese Schmidt will go to the line where she has not attempted a free throw tonight. Highlanders up 5, 110. It's still doable, but they've, again, as we said many times so far, they've got to get stops. So far, that's been the problem.
That little run to start this fourth quarter has just killed us.
It's made all the difference.
We've not caught up since.
Yeah, we've made all the difference. It was a 6-0 run to open up the fourth quarter, and now they still lead by 5, now 6 and 7. Heltman and Hicks, it's token pressure. But it's picked up by the Highlanders, who don't need to shoot again, and Swain really has to foul at this juncture as we're under a minute. And Borneo beats Burroughs Kerr, and there's a foul on Spates to send her to the line.
And I think it's still 1-1. I think it's only team 9. It is 1-1.
21 by my count for Borneo, her first free throw of the night, though. 49.5 remaining. It's a 7-point advantage for the Highlanders, and that one is good. 22 for her now. Second one is good as well. And timeout Highlands. It'll be a 30. We'll take it along with them. Swain inbounds it all the way down to Spates. She finds Heltman. It's tipped in there several times. Now it's tipped again. That'll be out of bounds off of Borneo. Stay Swain ball. 42 seconds left in this one. Maddie Spates will inbound it from right in front of the water cooler for the Lady Devils, who need a bucket in a bad way right here, Jeff.
Bad way. This is must-have right here.
Really would prefer it to be a 3 at this juncture, but 2 is just as good if we can get it. They go into
there's Meyer with a big offensive rebound. It should stay here.
Tipped out of bounds by Highlands, so 36 left. Swain's got to score and score quick and then get a foul quick to stop the clock at this point. So nobody moving. Hicks with it. Works her way in. Now goes
She's
all the way
going to
to
get an open
home
look.
and
Knock
lays
it
it in.
down.
Timeout Swain. So they cut the lead to 7 with 29.1 left. And we'll take a break. Highlands inbounding now. Try to throw it long. It's batted, but Borneo saves it. Now she's fouled over there by Woodard, which is exactly what they had to have.
We were so close to getting a turnover, though.
So
we
close.
blocked the inbounds pass.
Is that on Woodard?
I think it's on Haley. That's going to be team number 10, so we'll probably come down here and shoot a pair.
At this juncture, it really doesn't matter, though. You
No.
got to stop the clock.
Gotta
We're
stop
at
the
28
clock.
seconds left. And Haley Borneo will shoot a pair here. She's 2 of 2 from the line. Has 23 on the night to lead all scorers. And so now she will take aim and try to sink the Lady Devils. First one is good. Smith, Heltman back into the lineup. And that one is up. And
Knocks them
good
both
as
down.
well. Jeff, good time to point out to our fans at home that tomorrow's game at Andrews has officially been moved.
Yes.
I mean, Friday's game has officially been moved to tomorrow. Spates with a 3. And
Hey,
it's good.
big 3 by Maddie Spates.
And Swain will spend their final timeout to stop the clock there, and we'll take that along the way. 58-52 your score. Reese Smith to inbound it for the Highlanders. Swain in full court man-to-man pressure into Borneo and Hicks. Oh, check that. Smith dives in front of her to commit the foul. It will be Kirsten's 4th and send Haley Borneo back to the line where she was a perfect 4-4 from the line tonight. 58-52, 15.7 seconds remain in this one. Spates, Heltman, and Smith at the scorer's table for offense, pending the free throws by Haley Borneo. She gets 2. First one is no good.
Rattles out. That keeps us at a 2-possession game at least.
Rebound here on a miss would be critical.
Got to have it. Got to have it. Got to have a 3.
Second one is good. Hicks will kick it in.
We're down to 10 seconds.
And Heltman trying to go all the way to the bucket, gets fouled, no call, and the rebound there by Julia Schmidt. She is fouled immediately by Maya Hicks. With 3.7 left and 59-52, that's pretty much going to do it, Jeff, for this one.
Yep.
But we're saying again to folks at home that if you're planning on going to Andrews on Friday for that conference showdown with the Wildcats, that has been moved to tomorrow in case of pending weather problems on Friday night. So they need to get that one in. That will make 3 games in 3 nights for the Swain squad.
That's a tough road to hoe.
And that is a tough road to hoe, but sometimes it's one you got to do.
You got to do it. In today's times with weather and COVID and everything else crazy, you just got to play it when you can get it in.
Absolutely. So the first one good by Julia Schmidt. Second one on the way is good as well, and that's going to seal things here from Swain. Boys game will be following this one in about 10 minutes' time as Hicks steamrolls ahead, finds Jenkins. She doesn't get it off, so that's going to do it. Highlands takes a 61-52 win over our Lady Devils, but it was much closer than the final score indicated in this one, Jeff, and we will be back with boys contest in about 10 minutes. So set your clock and let's see you back then.
Hey Maroon Nation, my name is Erin Jenkins and I'm an alumni of Swain High and also the Maroon Devils network. The network you're watching right now helped me chase my dreams and get my start in broadcast journalism. From weekly interviews with Coach B to hosting game day specials and even getting to sit down with some of Swain High's greatest football legends.
History of the Maroon Machine.
All of things help get me to WNCT 9 on your side in Greenville, North Carolina as an on-air news reporter. Right now, you can help other students just like me to chase their dreams by liking, subscribing, and sharing the Maroon Devils Network. As always, go Big Maroon!
Swain Highlands set to come your way tonight here on the Maroon Devils Network. It's the Maroon Devils jumping up, tip stolen by the Highlanders, and then kicked off down there. Shot on the way, missed. Cameron Blankenship and James Earp tied up down there, and it'll be Swain basketball to open things up. 7:54 remaining in the first quarter of this one, just underway. Thanks for joining us here on the network. Highlands in a 2-3 zone against the Maroon Devils here early on. Kirkland, Hyatt, and Groenwald work on the perimeter. That's Collins working baseline. It's tipped out of bounds. It'll be off of Collins and Highlands basketball.
Going to be interesting to see down the stretch if this remains a theme, because I know last night against Robbinsville, they stayed in a 2-3 zone, Coach said, the whole night. And it gave our guys a lot of trouble, and they kind of hemmed up Isaiah for a while.
Yeah, and alluding to that too, Jeff, I'm interested to see how we come out tonight after being upset last night at Robbinsville by only 1 point, and a tough loss for Swain to take in terms of hurting conference championship chances. So interesting to see how this senior-laden group responds tonight against Highlands, who frankly have struggled a little bit. They're 4-11 coming into this one, and so you would expect Swain to be a heavy favorite in it. And just as we say that, Jeffrey Olvera knocks down a three to give Highlands the early lead, and Carter Kirkland brings up Cam Blankenship on that opposite side. Groenwald all the way across court to Hyatt. And they go back to Blankenship. Hyatt backs it back out. Kirkland over to the wing. We're at 7 minutes now, and this high-paced Maroon Devil offense is yet to score.
Highlands very active on the defensive end so far.
They are.
I think they probably feel like nothing to lose coming here and play our guts out. Let's see what happens.
I think if you're coming in, you want to shut that guy down and then see what happens. But that's easier said than done.
Yes, it is.
So Highlands works against this really active Swain pressure.
And we get a 10-second call. Good defense.
It'll be Swain basketball. Blankenship will inbound it over here in front of the scorers table. And Kirkland will set the Swain offense. Again, a 2-1-2, 2-3, ever how you want to look at that. The middle man is assigned Isaiah Collins. Groenwald up top to Kirkland. Clean look at a three for Carter. Back iron no good. And pulled down by Kason Mitchell.
Mitchell's going all the way to the hole.
And lays it in. Kason Mitchell coast to coast with that one. Now Groenwald tries to answer. It's knocked away, but he retrieves it. Now three from Donovan. Back iron no good. And the Maroon Devils come out cold in this one, as that's Kason Mitchell with another rebound. And now Olvera looks ahead, goes cross court up there to win Delexi. Sorry about that.
And we're going to get a foul on number 2, I think.
And Donovan rolled through that whole double team, and the foul will be on Win Dileski. Let me get that right.
We've got an early timeout.
So timeout, Swain. We'll take it with you. And Jeff, if you're this Highland squad coming in here tonight, this has to be the start you dreamed of.
Oh, you couldn't have written it up any better for those guys so far.
Cooper Hyatt with a three on the way. It is up and off. Rebounded out there by Kirkland. So he keeps it
nice
alive.
inside look by Cooper to Isaiah.
Collins with 2. And now the Highlanders have handled the Swain pressure pretty well here in the opening minutes, but again, the telltale sign is what happens when you start to get a little tired out there.
That's right. That should be Swain off number 5. Olvera had a really good look there to that backside block even. They just couldn't finish.
Now 2-3 zone again. Kirkland up to Groenwald on the wing. Groenwald splits through. Hyatt looks. Tosses it inside, back to Hyatt to the corner to Groenwald. 3 on the way from Donovan. Back iron no good again.
There's number 23, Keene out with a rebound.
And they're just going to go coast to coast with it. He puts his head down and goes, and Hyatt with the rebound.
Cooper full court pass to Cameron, lays it in with the left hand, and it's good.
Nicely done by Blankenship.
Another good assist by
Two
Cooper.
early looks by Hyatt there that were really good ones. A nice give and go. Good job of working the defense there. Shot off. Hyatt with another board. He kicks it ahead to Groenwald. Donovan goes all the way to the hole, stops, and is fouled.
Ooh, number 5.
Over there by Jeffrey Olvera. And let's see if it's in the act. Who do you call that foul on?
Number 5, Jeffrey Olvera.
I know who committed it, but he came over and looked like he was holding up 22. See, he's holding up 22. There's not one out there.
Yes, he did, Coach.
Now,
They're changing it
so
to-
who is that on?
I have no idea now. I just assumed-
23?
I guess they gave it to 23. Keene.
All righty. Good no-look pass to Collins. It's batted away and stolen over there by Caden Mitchell, who has entered the ball game. And now a zone by the Devils. Olvera with the shot.
He knocks down
got it.
another
That's a 2. His foot was on the line. So 7-6, Highlands with the lead. We're at 4:15 and counting. Charlie Collins has checked into the lineup for the Devils. Blankenship with it. Shot off of Collins and out of bounds. And Highlands basketball. So now the Highlanders to inbound it. Olvera. Good job by Highlands working through that pressure. Nathan Keene, good look in there. Back up top to Olvera. To the corner to Keene, back cross court. Good pass from Caden Mitchell with a shot on the way. It's off.
Cameron Blankenship.
Steams ahead with a rebound, slows it down. The Maroon Devils, I think, would be better pressed if they could get out and run a little bit more.
There's Isaiah. Yeah, the name of our game is a little bit of a helter-skelter. Get out and go with it. That's when we're playing our best.
So now it's taken
stolen.
away by Groenwald. Nicely done there. Head to Collins, good spin move all the way to the hole.
And he puts it
Lays
down.
in.
Isaiah Collins.
3:18 and counting. Highlands no pressure whatsoever with the Swain defense, but this is hurting. Maroon Devils out on the break again. Collins cross court to Blankenship. 3 on the way, and it's good.
Great job. And a timeout.
So 3:01 left in your first period of play. 30-second timeout by Highlands. So as we return to action here, you got a good look at the Swain High cheerleaders doing their thing during that timeout. And, you know, Jeff, they do a great job every time out down here, but this is one of those rare occasions where they might actually be outnumbered.
Yeah, it is rare. Highlands brought a slew of lady cheerleaders over here tonight.
Short corner pass, that shot off the back iron. Charlie Collins pulls that one down. And now Hyatt will lead the break. Steams into the front court, kicks it back to Collins. Wraparound pass to Bogdanovich, who's just entered the game, and it's picked up by the Highlanders. Now, Kason Mitchell will walk it up for Highlands. Swain is in a 1-3-1 zone now with Winchester, Bogdanovich, Josh Collins, and Charlie Collins in the lineup. Only Cooper Hyatt remaining of the starters. That's out on the corner. Now up top, Charlie Collins. He goes all the way to the hole, throws up a shot. He got fouled in the act down there by Brandon Moss. And I think Charlie Collins is going to get a pair of free throws out of this for the Maroon Devils.
Moss is first, team third.
2:08 remaining. Swain lead to 6 now, with Collins a chance to push it further than that. He's good with the first. And now he will attempt a second. That one rattles home. Collins on the board with 2. And Highlands now, that one knocked out of bounds by Bogdanovich. Good hands on that baseline by Nathan. And 2:07 and counting now in the first period of play. We've got 4 coming your way, and that one's stolen by Josh Collins. He goes all the way in, dips around, and is fouled by Kaysen Mitchell. There's Kaysen Mitchell, number 1, Caden Mitchell, number 3. So Collins with the steal, and now he'll get a pair of free throws. A chance to extend this lead to 10 for the Devils. Not the crispest of quarters for Swain, but certainly a productive one nonetheless.
Yeah, they hit those little spurts. I mean, we hit 6 quick points there almost just as fast as you could blink. So that's what we do really well.
Second one off. Olvera comes this way with it.
Hey, 3. Caden Mitchell.
High to Bogdanovich, over to Josh Collins. Looks at Charlie Collins on the block, no going. Now Bogdanovich spins it back around, and everybody's on the right-hand side of the court. Winchester with a 3 on the way. It's off. Bogdanovich fights down there for it, but it's going to be Mitchell with the rebound.
And that may stay Swain.
It will.
It's going to be off Olvera's leg.
So Swain will inbound it from in front of the home stands. Hyatt with it, looks inside to Charlie Collins, now back across the top to Riley Winchester. Back to Hyatt. Hyatt dribbles, looks inside. Now we've got all 5 players on the right again. Back to Hyatt. Winchester with it on the wing. Inside to Charlie Collins, but taken out by Caden Mitchell. And he goes the other way. Check that, Kaysen Mitchell goes the other way. Olvera ball fakes, back to the corner to Mitchell. 3 on the way, and that one's off. Riley Winchester with a rebound.
Riley with a kick ahead to Cooper Hyatt. Who gets it to fall? Cooper's first 2 of the night. Good look by Riley Winchester.
Good pressure release pass there, but the dribble goes on the floor. Now Collins is on the floor after it. Ties it up. It'll remain Highlands ball, but great hustle over there by Charlie Collins. So the Highlanders will kick it in from underneath their own goal here. 38 seconds remaining before end of the first quarter of play here. Mitchell bulls his way in, and Collins pulls down the rebound. Now ahead to Bogdanovich. Floater by Nathan is good.
He almost looked like he didn't know whether to shoot or pass it cross court.
Yep. I thought he passed it.
I did too.
So we're to 15 and under. Nice.
Oh,
pass.
what a look to number 1, Kaysen Mitchell.
Good look right there. A good pass by Olvera. Now we're under 10 to 6 to 5 to 4 to 3 to 1. Collins with a long 3, and it's no good. And that'll give us a 1/10 of a second left. Just enough time to inbound the ball, basically. That's going to do it. That'll do it for your first quarter play. Swain on top, 20-11. We'll be back with the second. Swain basketball to open up the second period of play here as Swain returns their starters. And Carter Kirkland works with Cooper Hyde over there. He goes inside to Collins. Back out to Blankenship, back to Hyatt. Cross court to Kirkland. Back to Groenwald on the wing now. Short corner, kicked out of bounds over there by Keene. And it will be Swain basketball. Collins on the wing to Cooper. Now Blankenship in the corner. Collins works his way, goes in with the right hand. And he's up to 10. Swain still with the pressure. Good pass right there. Now Wynn Daleski. Kick it over to James Earp, back to Keene, who works that side. Back out to Olvera. They will reset their offense now. Keene in the corner, back to Olvera. Skipped it cross court down to that baseline. Good pass.
That's 2 good looks by Olvera. He's got pretty good court awareness.
He does. That's going to get Blankenship, I believe, with that one. First foul on Swain. It will be a shooting foul. That's going to put Wynn Daleski on the free throw line. His first one is good. We have a different score than the scoreboard, by the way. We have it 22-13. The scoreboard is 22-12.
So Daleski hits them both.
Both of those are good. I think all three of us checked our scores against each other, and we had the 13-point one. So take your pick. Hyatt to Kirkland in the corner. Back up top, Hyatt works over there. Kirkland hesitates underneath. Good look to Groenwald. Groenwald kicks it back out to Hyatt. Hyatt 3 on the way, no good. Kirkland and Collins don't put hands on it. Goes out of bounds off Swain, so it'll be Highlands basketball. 6:53 in the second. Olvera now working it up for Highlands. Keene with a 3 on the way from that side, and that's Blankenship with a rebound. And the run out, he goes to the corner, pulls it back out to Hyatt, who looks the court over, finds Collins inside. Blankenship deep 3 from that wing. Back iron no good. Rebounded over there by Mitchell. His 4th. And now he will go coast to coast again all the way to the hole hard. Hyatt gets mauled by 2 Highlanders in there, and they come out with it. Now Mitchell with another 3 on its way. That's Blankenship again with a rebound. Now he goes all the way trying to go coast to coast. Initiates some contact and draws the foul. That's going to be on Earp, his first, and that should give Cameron Blankenship a pair of free throws for his troubles here. Blankenship with 5 so far on the night. His first trip to the line. And Caden Mitchell is up off the Highlands bench to enter the ball game now. Free throw is good by Blankenship. And he's going to get Kaysen Mitchell. And Blankenship will shoot his second now, looking for point number 7 on the evening for him. And that one is
gets
good.
It to fall.
So Keene dribbles it up against the pressure. And now timeout Highlands, and they will take a 30. We'll take it along with them. Highlands to inbound it now. Olvera will set the offense with 6 minutes left to go in the first half of play. Swain into a half-court trap. Olvera skips it over and to the corner to Daleski. Into the middle. Back up to the top. That was blocked by Collins. And it will be Highlands ball. 5:47 remaining in the first half. That's Daleski to inbound it. Finds Olvera in the corner. He's going to work his way back out. Reset the offense now against this 1-3-1 trap. Back up top to Olvera. Looking to rotate the ball, and he throws it right to Donovan. And nice job by Donovan to finish that one through contact.
Is that Donovan's first two?
It is. And now, again, Highlands having no trouble with the press. That's Mitchell who beats it. Olvera takes a three. It's up and off, but rebounded under there. And that one's up and off, rebounded again. Earp and Daleski doing work inside with a pair of rebounds.
I think that was on Isaiah, his first, our team's second.
They will inbound from underneath the goal. Coming out is Nathan Keene. Olvera with it. He looks to the corner, doesn't go there though. That's Mitchell up top. He and Olvera playing catch. That one goes into the Swain cheerleaders. Nice job over there by them, making a nice catch. We're under 5 by 1 second now, and Swain will bring it up, looking to expand their lead. Hyde on the wing, looks inside to Collins, back up top to Groenwald. That one's batted and stolen out of there by Caden Mitchell.
I think Coach Scotty's about to lose his mind.
And that one's batted away by Blankenship, picked back up over there by Daleski, blocked by Collins.
Woo!
And Charlie Collins into the Swain lineup. Let's see who he's going to get. Looks like Donovan Groenwald.
Donovan Groenwald.
And Olvera is going to kick it in for the Highlanders. Finds the corner. That's Mitchell over there. Caden Mitchell. Kason Mitchell roaming on the other baseline. Open for a second. That was blocked by Blankenship. Tapped away. And Collins trying to save it, and we'll have Swain basketball. And timeout Swain. Coach Scotty Mack is not liking what he's going to see.
He's not happy.
See if he wants to yell for 30 or 60. It's going to be 30, and we'll be back. So Swain into the front court now, 4:20 remaining. It's Kirkland, Collins, Blankenship, Collins, and Hyatt. Skip pass over to Blankenship. He twirls on the three-point line, hands it to Collins.
What a
good
pass.
give and go.
Cameron having a big night.
No doubt.
He's up to 9.
So now Mitchell back out to Olvera, back cross court. They have a good idea of how they want to attack Swain's
they really
defenses. It's not been very well with the execution.
Oh, Isaiah puts another one in. On the look from Blankenship. Olivera throws it the whole length of the court to Mitchell. Mitchell attacks the basket, up and in, and it's going to be an and one. Kason Mitchell. That foul is going to be on number 20, Charlie Collins.
His first,
Charlie's first.
So Mitchell will go to the line for the first time tonight. That one's good.
So Kason up to 7 points.
Hyatt works inside to Collins. Loses the dribble, gets it back. Kirkland in the corner now. Skip passes back inside again to the corner of Blankenship. 3 on the way for Cameron. It's long. Picked up over there by Keene to Olvera.
There's Olvera. Man, he's a gritty little ball player.
And Kirkland into the front court now. Collins to Collins. Back to Kirkland. 3 on the way from Carter.
And he knocks it down. Carter Kirkland.
He's on the board. His first points of the night. And again, Highlands, little to no difficulty with the Swain pressure. But then again, the press right now remains intact, hoping it'll show up in the fourth quarter. As it doesn't appear that Highlands squad's very deep. I think they've went one substitute.
One sub.
And rotated that one through a couple of different positions. Olvera drives, kick to the corner now. Mitchell back to Olvera. Had the shot, didn't realize it. Whole plethora of Maroon Devils at the scores table ready to check in. Olvera backs it back out. Olvera again. Inside to Mitchell, back outside to Olvera. To the corner to Mitchell. Ball fake, goes baseline. Good ball movement.
Yeah, it is.
That's back iron, no good. Blankenship.
There's Earp.
Battles in there. That one doesn't go. And Mitchell misses it.
Earp again with another offensive rebound. That one's not going to fall. And Cooper Hyatt finally comes out of there with it for Swain. He brings the ball into the front court, cross court to Cameron. Not going to be able to execute.
4 Devils into the lineup.
You got Josh Collins, Nathan McDonovich, Riley Winchester, and Donovan Groenwald. Looks like Charlie Collins is the one that's going to stay.
1:52 remaining now. As we said, once they get it in, the Highlanders have a good idea of how they want to attack what Swain's doing, and they've done a good job with it. They've just not been able to finish.
Hadn't been able to finish. We're obviously the most talented team, and it's not even close. But Highlands isn't backing down at all.
No.
They're solid.
They're getting really good ball movement against this zone, and there's a trap finally. I think that's what Coach Scotty Mack was imploring his team to do.
Backside pass, there
Nicely
it is.
done.
Number 3, Caden Mitchell. We're down to 1:15.
Grunwald on the wing now. Bogdanovich inside. Skip pass to Winchester to Collins up top. Back to, that's kicked. Yeah, there they go. Got the kick ball by the Highlanders.
Same one.
So the Maroon Devils inbound it. Winchester will bring it back around for Collins on the wing. 3 on the way from Charlie, and that's good. So Collins on the board.
And here's a turnover. Riley Winchester comes up with the basketball.
He tries to get it in there to Bogdanovich, but is thwarted, and now Olvera backs back out and goes down court with it. And we're down to 30 and counting before the end of this half. 3 on the way from Mitchell. That's long. Winchester with a rebound. Ahead to Bogdanovich.
Nice hands, Nathan McDonovich.
And another assist from Riley Winchester. He's up to 3 already.
And
There's
a steal by Josh. Charlie steams the ball ahead to Riley off his
he couldn't
fingertips.
Hold on to it. 12.5 remaining, and it's going to be Gavin Lanning quickly into the lineup for Riley Winchester. So Lanning in for the final 12 of this one. First half. Highlands will inbound it from the corner and skip pass in there to Keene. Collins with the steal. Gives it to Bogdanovich, who misses the layup.
Can't get it to go.
That's
That'll do it.
Do your first half. Maroon Devils on top, 38-19. Second half action ready to get underway here at Swain High School on the Maroon Devils Network. Thanks for joining us on a chilly Wednesday night. And Maroon Devils will go at it first on their end of the court. They look inside. That ball kicked. It'll be Swain ball still. And it looks like Cameron Blankenship will inbound it from in front of the cheerleaders. And
everything got quiet in here.
It did. Very quiet. Kirkland with a three from the top. Front iron no good. Blankenship with a rebound in there. It doesn't go for him. Grunwald almost came away with it. It'll be Highlands ball. I started to say, if that's going to be Swain ball, we're in good shape. Yeah, Cam Blankenship with 5 rebounds already.
Cameron's had a good night tonight.
He has. He's played well. And that's going to be Keene working his way through. Olvera will set the offense. Swain remains in a 1-3-1. 3 on the way. Front iron no good. Collins with his first rebound of the night by my count.
Wow.
Hyatt loses his handle. Now looks, finds Collins wide open. He
There's his second.
There's a
he
rebound.
heard you say that. He wanted another one.
Let's take care of that right now.
Up to 14 points, though, for Isaiah.
That's Keene with it.
Earp.
Good save by Earp. Keene spins out of that, goes all the way to the hole, uncontested, blocked in there by Blankenship, and oh, what a pass.
Oh, nice. To Donovan. Who passed that?
Cooper Hyatt.
Cooper. That's a good look by Coop. And there's the Highlanders steam down the court. As Swain gets the rebound, Isaiah pulled the rebound, kicks ahead to Donovan. Donovan attacks the paint, and that's going to be stolen by number 23, Nathan Keene, who kicks the ball way down court to number 2.
Oh, gosh. I hope he's all right. Let's check on him.
I heard something hit pretty hard.
That had to be his head. Stay down.
Deleski.
That's Win Deleski over there. Just take your time, please, and get up.
I think he's okay. He's up. He shrugs Miss Carey off, and she's not going to go away just quite yet.
So let's see. They're going to give him a few minutes here, probably to get the court wiped up and make sure he's okay. And I think they're going to come over and talk things over with the Highlands coach. You know, exercising caution in this situation is the absolute right thing to do, no matter what. To set the stage, that foul was on, I believe, Isaiah Collins.
I think it was Isaiah. Well, Cameron's the one that went up to contest him.
That's who it is.
They have it on Cameron, but I had Cameron for a first half foul. Did you?
Yes.
That should be his second. Maybe they just hadn't put it on the board yet.
Second free throw is off, and that'll be rebounded by Kirkland. And quickly, Caden Mitchell's going to get Deleski out of the ball game, and I'm happy to see that. Now they can make sure the kid's all right, 100%. Carey's going to take him down and take a look at him, and I think that's the wise course of action.
Hard to see his head slam.
So the Maroon Devils with the ball, working over there with Hyatt and Kirkland, and now Blankenship looking inside of Collins. Back over to Hyatt, and they find Groenwald back out to. And that's about all Coach Scotty Mack wants to see out of his starters tonight.
5 brand hammer new ones.
And he's going to Ray Smith down there directing traffic
he's
to
putting
get
them
all
to the end of the bench.
all the starters down there together. And now it'll be a new 5 for the Maroon Devils out here. And the Highlanders work the ball against the said group to the all the way skip cross. Olvera 3 on the way. Good time to look at it. Winchester gives up inside position to Keene. And Highlanders exercise some patience. Boy, I tell you what, they would be a difficult team to deal with if they got a lead. You know? Because they are very disciplined on what they want to do in moving the ball around. Bogdanovich waiting for some movement. Now there it comes. It's poked away by Olvera. Now he'll have an advantage, but pulls it back out. Finds Mitchell. Thought about a 3. Olvera pump faked it, looked inside. Now skip it over to Caden Mitchell. Back to Kason Mitchell. Kaysen is 1, Caden is 3 on your program there. That is Caden. Back across to Olvera. Clean look at the 3 by Olvera. He's got it up and going again, and that'll be out. But a foul will be called on Nathan Keene for a push underneath as he went ahead and made sure Riley Winchester didn't have position by pushing him all the way underneath the basket. So now Josh Collins will set the offense. He and Charlie Collins come up together. Now Charlie with it to the wing to Winchester. Winchester looks, kicks it back to Collins inside of Bogdanovich. Skip pass to Gavin Lanning over there. And now Lanning looks to rotate it, fumbles it away, picked up by Caden Mitchell. And there's Lanning with the foul. As Caden Mitchell has been very active. I've got him with 4 steals. That'll be the first foul on Lanning. And Olvera will inbound it from underneath his basket. And he gets it in to the corner. Back around. Olvera rushes to get it and reset the offense. Good, smart point guard play there. Bogdanovich up top trying to harass the ball and keep it from being split. And we got a foul over there.
That's going to be on Lanning.
Gavin, welcome to the game, my friend. So from the strong corner over there, it'll be Kaysen Mitchell to inbound. Back to Mitchell again. Set shot 3 on the way. Collins battles, and it'll be out off of him and stay Highland ball. This is an extremely long possession. Timeout, Coach Scotty McMahon. He's only got 60, so we'll take it along the way. So Coach Scotty McMahon very displeased with his team's effort here tonight, as I'm sure is well aware by watching the timeouts. Good ball movement there by the Highlanders.
There's Art.
He didn't get that to fall. Bogdanovich pulls down a rebound. But I tell you this much, Jeff, from coaching in the spring, when you do have some time off like Swain has had, this is the doldrum period, what I call it, where if you're not real careful, your team will go into a little bit of a slump because they've had that time off and they've lost their edge just a little bit. And It's hard to get it back without some adversity to hit them.
Yeah, that's a great point. And they're really having to fight through it tonight. I mean, you tune in and you say, well, my gosh, you're up 22 points. But we've really not played a really good game, honestly, especially coming back off a loss from last night.
It's not been crisp at all in what they're doing. Now they've got 3 chasing Mitchell over here, and it'll stay Highlands ball. But that's something we run into a lot in the spring when you have spring break and everybody's away for a week. I mean, totally away from the sport. They get a chance to reset their mind, and a reminder to our fans that we did not have a game last week at all.
Right.
We picked up one on Saturday, I believe, or Friday with Pisgah, and outside of that, it was a long break. Which is very uncharacteristic coming back from Christmas. Usually you get that long break in Christmas in basketball. And landing on the floor with Mitchell, and it'll be a jump ball there. But back to my point, usually with basketball, you get that Christmas break where you still get some practice time in, but you don't have a lot of games, and it gives you a chance to put some new things in offensively and to work on some things defensively. But very few teams have the break in the middle of January where they have to regroup again.
Yeah.
Especially with a very talented team who know they're good. Good steal by Winchester with a one-handed layup to finish that one off. So I know that's kind of what they're fighting through right now, and it's a tough deal. The saving grace for the Maroon Devils is being a senior-oriented team.
That's right.
It's a lot easier to get control of that back with seniors than others. And Lanning has picked up a foul again, but Kaysen Mitchell all the way to the hole with a big bucket. And 3 fouls already on Lanning.
And, you know, we actually had some games scheduled, but then you had one school get COVID, you had some snow, and then all of a sudden the games that we had, there was no place to make them up.
Right.
Or so we were told.
And you get into the thing of it is, too, that you get into is on some of those snow days, you can't do anything.
That's right.
You can't get all your kids here to practice as a whole group. And so what was whole becomes very disjointed very quickly if you're not careful.
Right.
And
you know as well as I do, it don't matter what sport you're in, anytime your kids get off a routine, if you play on a work day, if you have a holiday, it absolutely messes with you.
It does.
You've got to be an absolute mentally tough team to be able to overcome even those little things.
Absolutely. And in the spring, you know, we will face 3 games back to back to back at times, and it's just part of it. You learn to roll with it. But it very rarely happens in basketball.
Yes.
It's something that's totally new to them. And so they're having to fight through a lot of the same things that we do in the spring with weather-related issues that they're not used to doing.
Yep.
And you know as well as I do, we've had very mild winters here through basketball season for the last few years. So that makes it even tougher that all of a sudden we're having snow days when we've not had any in years.
Well, it's that whole deal of kids getting off their routine at home. They stay in the bed longer. They get up. They don't do anything but sit around.
Right.
And as a coach, that's your worst nightmare.
Absolutely.
That's what you fight against.
Absolutely. I hate game days where we don't have school.
Oh, gosh.
Where we have a teacher work day or something.
Yes.
I despise those games with anything because I guarantee you, softball-wise anyway, our teams are going to be flat.
No, it was that way in football as well.
There's just not a whole lot you can do about it because they're not on, like you say, they're not on that normal routine. And they've not seen their friends in the first period.
Yeah.
And, you know, they stayed up all night playing whatever the coolest game is right now, and they've got very little rest. So Mitchell, being ultra aggressive here, has gotten to the line, and now he'll get to the line again, and that one is no good for him. And he is up to 9 points by my count.
Yep.
And 1 of 3 at the line, make it 1 of 4. As Collins with another rebound, and Swain will work it up and set their offense here. And you've got, looks like Dylan Cochran set to enter the ball game now. Shot on the way, and that one is no good. Collins saves it, and it'll end up going off of Hyatt. Or check that, Blankenship.
Yeah, Cameron. And we're to 1 minute and 18 seconds, and we've scored 8 points in this quarter.
Yeah. But this has been a message quarter for the Maroon Devils.
Yes, it has.
Really and truly, that's all Scotty McMahon's worried about right now is delivering the message to his troops because they got to line up and do it again tomorrow.
Against a tough team in Andrews.
At a tough place to play in Andrews. And so you know it'll be claws out, if you will, for the Wildcats. Good pass there by Cochran, and Blankenship rolls around. Grunwald and Collins fight for it, and Grunwald finally corrals it back out to Hyatt. Hyatt jump stop to Collins, floater on the way.
Lays it in.
And well done there. I did notice Coach Frank's in attendance tonight to do a little scouting, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And that's backcourt.
Yes, it is.
And those are some of the issues we talked about with Highlands having a good scheme, but later on in the third and fourth quarter when they begin to get mentally tired from having faced it for 3 quarters, it's when you start seeing mistakes.
That constant helter-skelter just wears on you.
Mentally as much as anything.
Oh, yeah.
Cochran baseline jumper off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Caden Mitchell. And he backs it back out, passes off to Kaysen Mitchell. And the skip pass inside to Moss is a little too fine and out of bounds. So it'll be 31.7 left. Cameron Blankenship will inbound here to Dylan Cochran. I think all the Maroon Devils have seen. No, I checked that. And we still have 3 that have not been in the game yet.
Yeah.
But a whole other quarter to play. Collins working his way in back to Hyatt. Hyatt and Collins playing a nice 2-man game. Back to the other side of Blankenship. Grunwald and Collins working their way around. Good ball fake by Collins, and he's got it.
And it goes in. Let's see who that was against. Number 40. We don't have that young man.
42. Oh, no, 40. Yeah, mystery man there. I don't have him on my thing. Collins with the conventional three-point play, and he makes good on that for point number 19 for him. And Hyatt and Olvera going at it. Olvera skips it ahead to Mitchell. He's all the way down to the other Mitchell. Jump stop, step back. Nice move.
And he gets it to fall. Kason Mitchell.
And that's going to do your third quarter as the Maroon Devils on top 51-26. So we'll be back with the fourth in just a few moments. Swain will have the ball first to open up the final eight of this, and Coach Scotty McMahon has got another new group out there with looks like Will Jenkins and Taligua Walker are on the court now. Josh Collins banks that one in. And Collins, Cooper Hyatt, and Walker and Jenkins will be the Swain five. Keene working off that screen, goes all the way around, tries to dump it back in, but there's a steal by Jenkins.
Steal by Will.
And he'll hand it off to Hyatt, who'll set the Swain offense now. He charges straight ahead, hands it off to Charlie Collins. Thought about a three. He's got that kind of range. Doesn't take it, though. Now Hyatt will work over here. Pocket pass back to Jenkins. Three on the way from Will, no good. Picked off over there by Kason Mitchell. And again, he steamrolls the other way.
And he gets it to fall.
Nice
wow.
move. 13 for Mitchell. Kason Mitchell, that is. Now Hyatt will come back into the front court. Jump stop, back to Jenkins again. Over to Collins. Collins got Walker in the corner, but didn't see him. Now they find Hyatt in the corner. Back to Collins. Three on the way from Charlie. Rattled around and out. Pulled down by Earp. And now it will be Mitchell into the front court.
I've waited all night to say it. Somewhere down the line, he's got to be Ken White.
I was thinking it.
I've held it back all
night. I was going to let you say it. There's a three by Keene off the pass from Earp. And so Collins steams into the front court over to Taligua Walker. He looks inside to Jenkins, and there's a fumble away by Collins. It'll be backcourt turnover. And Gavin Lanning and Dylan Cochran will return for the Devils. Reminder, Lanning has 3 fouls, the only Maroon Devil in any kind of foul trouble at all. And Gavin was the bad luck winner during his run in that first one. And Swain will now go 1-3-1 zone against the Highlanders. 6:08 remaining in this one.
Good patience.
3 on the way. That's off. Just in line with us. Olvera with a rebound. Back up top to Mitchell. 3 on the way. No good. Collins with that rebound. Landing into the front court. Finds Cochran. He spins it off, but it goes right to Mitchell. Caden Mitchell, and he will bring it up now. Finds Kason, and he got a little happy with the feet there.
Got a little happy there. Got him for the walk.
And now it will be Priest Littlejohn into the Swain lineup. He's got Charlie Collins out. So Jenkins and Lanning up top, Cochran with it on the wing. He thought about it for a second but didn't pull the trigger. Back over to Lanning. Lanning looking at Littlejohn inside. Taligua Walker with a three from the top, no good. Rebounded but poked away in there. Cochran with a fake. Now goes all the way in. He's fouled on the play. Oh, no, he's called for the travel.
For a travel. Wow.
Okay. 5:16 left in this one. The Maroon Devils in control, but it's been anything but a crisp night out for the Devils in this one. And they will be on the road again tomorrow as they travel to Taligua Walker stepping in with that steal. As they travel to Andrews to get back into conference play. Cochran with the three. Ball faked it back out to Lanning. Lanning looks at Jenkins. Jenkins was alone but didn't know it. Walker with a three on the way now. It's back iron, no good. Mitchell with a rebound, and he's going to go. He's an instant fast break waiting to happen.
Yes, he is. Oh.
Alvera with a fancy move, and it goes off Walker. It'll remain Swain ball. And now the Highlanders have cleared their bench and brought in Andrew Reyes and
Cooper
Hall and Brandon Moss and our mystery man,
number 40.
I wonder if he is Sam Stywinter, who is our other player, but
I bet he's
listed as 20 on their max prep roster. Shot on the way, and that one's off, hits Lanning, but finds Moss, who's standing on the line, unfortunately for him, and it will be Swain basketball. Will Jenkins will trigger it into Gavin Lanning. 4:25 and counting for this one. Cochran with it, thought about it, kicks it back to Jenkins. He finds Walker over there. Littlejohn posting hard, and Cochran's got it. He's going to take it. Three on the way.
Oh, look good.
Out. Walker pulls down the rebound. He's got Jenkins, who looks at Littlejohn. Priest working hard down on the low block, but he can't get the entry pass. Still at it. Cochran thought about it. Now Jenkins back up top. Will rotates it back out to Lanning. Lanning to Walker. They're looking at Littlejohn, but they can't find him with a position that they'd like to just enter it to him with. Cochran all the way back around. Lanning sets, shoots. That was off back iron again and rebounded back there by Brandon Moss. So 3:37 and counting in this one. Highlands brings it across court. That's Caden Mitchell controlling the ball. And he's into number 40. Moss has got it back out to Andrew Reyes. The Highlands cheerleaders really want Reyes to take a shot, apparently, because they went crazy as soon as he caught it. That's going to be a foul on Taligua Walker over there. His first. Please tell me we're not in the 1-on-1.
I lost count. I'm going to be honest with you.
All right.
6.
Let's hope everybody did. Three on the way from Mitchell, and it's no good. Lanning's got it and steams the other way with it. Walker on the wing, three on the way, no good. Littlejohn with the rebound. Skids out. Cochran with a three on the way, and he's got it.
Dylan Cochran.
So now Mitchell walks it up with 2:50 and counting remaining in this one. Lets his defense set. And Swain in the 1-3-1. And there's a steal by Walker.
Taligua. And off Caden Mitchell.
Another thing worth mentioning in this win tonight is that Coach Scotty McMahon has not had to go with his starters for major minutes tonight, which is big coming back tomorrow after tonight. So it's a good. Jenkins with a three on the way. Back iron no good. Littlejohn keeps it alive.
Oh, nice look.
Jenkins with another crack at it.
There's Priest.
Collects another rebound, tries to come out of there with it, and is fouled on the play. Cochran to inbound, finds Littlejohn. He's got to look at a three. It's on its way.
Oh.
Back iron no good. Slapped out by Cochran, but it'll be right over to Coach Blankenship. And
crowd's going to go wild now.
So now Trevor Jones is up off the Swain bench. He will enter the game, and he's going to get Gavin Lanning out. 2:16 remaining in this one. Kaysen Mitchell replaced Caden Mitchell in the Highlands lineup. And Kaysen, who, believe it or not, Jeff, is only a freshman now that I look down at my score sheet.
Holy cow, I didn't even see that. Oh, he's a good basketball player. There he goes again. One.
15 for him. And foul on Priest Littlejohn. And now Mitchell will get a free throw to complete the conventional three-point play here. With 2:04 left. 56-31 your score. We're still not 100% certain on the score, to be frank. That one's good.
And it falls. Young man had himself a good night.
No doubt about it. And he's an impressive young talent. I think he's going to be a really good player for them in the very near future. He's already pretty darn good. Shot on the way for Jones. Oh, that looked good for a minute. But it just didn't go. That would have brought the Swain crowd down.
Yeah, they'll go crazy if he hits one.
And Highlands works the ball over there. Mitchell back up top.
Oh, 40. He's a big old young man.
He is. Good job stealing it. Now, Jenkins fouls him. That'll be 2 shots for Mitchell, but he was going in for another layup right there.
For a freshman, he's very aggressive. He's not afraid of the action that's went on tonight.
So Kaysen Mitchell back to the line. He's not been very successful from the line.
No, that may be his kryptonite.
Only 2 of 6 or 7.
Gets that one.
So Walker will bring it up. He's got Jones and Cochran on each wing. There's Jones, 3 on the way, and that is
just in and out.
Almost there. Keep firing, Trevor.
He will. Oh, good look.
Oh, Littlejohn with a vicious block.
Jenkins comes out with it. Gets the ball to Dylan Cochran. Dylan advances the ball. It's going to be to T. Jones.
That's online.
Oh, I thought he had it. He's going to get another crack at it. Short. He's not going to hear the end of this in school tomorrow. I'll promise you that. Oh, he about banked it in.
Hey, you just got to be rooting for kids to make a shot at this point. Anybody and everybody. Let's make them.
I'll tell you what about old T. Jones, though, man. He's in the gym in here every day shooting. Every day. He loves basketball. First time he's made the team. Oh, hang on, Dylan.
He's being coached where to go now.
They're sending him over to his buddies. Look.
Over in front of the home crowd.
They've got him set up over in front of them. Uh-oh. Here it is. It's in. Oh, T. Jones.
3.
Tricky Trevor with a 3.
Nailed that one.
Coach McMahon drew that play up beautifully.
Brought the house down.
If it's that easy, why didn't Scotty send him over them other times?
I don't know. Poor coaching.
Oh, come on, buddy. You hit one. Oh. Uh-oh.
7 seconds
Oh, he
left.
double dribbled.
Oh.
Oh, if y'all just knew Trevor, man, he's a good kid.
3.6 left in this one, and that's probably going to do it.
Put one up there, buddy.
Oh. So that's the final here tonight for Swain High School. The Maroon Devils take a 59-34 win. They will be on the road tomorrow at Andrews. So join us then. Thanks for joining us here on the Maroon Devils Network.
You hear what Jeff's playing?